everyone. This is Reverend Angelo Allen, and welcome to Point of Power with Reverend Andriette Earl. Now, you're going to see Reverend Andriette in just about a minute, but can you believe it? We at Heart and Soul are literally less than a month away from our 11th anniversary as a spiritual center. And we've started celebrating early by choosing to do Point of Power a little differently this month. What we're up to is revisiting some of Reverend Andriette's most inspirational Point of Power talks. Last week, we went back to 2017 where Rev came forth with an amazing talk on the power of gratitude. This week, we're in 2018 with Rev sharing her wisdom about choosing thought. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Reverend Andriette, and this is Point of Power. Look at me right now. I am so in a divine point of power. I have been focusing on Ernest Holmes' essay, his piece on choosing thought. And every time I think about it, I just get whatever this is called. I just feel it all over, the power in choosing. And I think maybe for some of us who have often felt that we didn't have choice and that we were forced into situations of forced choice situations and etc. This point of power is for us. Because this changes everything when we realize that it is impossible for us to live a choiceless life. So, are you familiar with Dr. Emoto's work? His book, Messages in Water? He has done, if you're not, I'm going to encourage you to take a look maybe online at some of his work or order the book. More recently, he has had some work around, it's the same idea of the power of our thinking, the power of our words and intention. And here's what he did in his experiment, is to put some rice in jars, glass jars, he did 3 glass jars with some water and seal them. The first one was love. The next one was like hate, or I don't like you, you're ugly. It was that kind of thing. It was a negative, so it was a positive and negative. And then the third one in his experiment, you just ignored it entirely. No interaction whatsoever. And here's what he found after a period of time, 30 days, 60 days, is that the love, the positive, the one that received positive thoughts and words, really was just fermented rice. The one that received the negative, hate, ugly kind of thinking and words, and the receiving end of that was really quite funky. But even worse than that was the one that was totally unattended, and meaning not just unattended, but ignored. Someone else did an experiment and posted it online with just the 2 jars, one with positive words and then the negative words on the other, and they did it for 1 year. And it was fascinating to me because the rice that was in the positive jar was fermented and clearly had started to, after a year, look a little questionable, the liquid in there. But the other one was just downright nasty looking. So, I share that with you because I'm wanting to impress upon me and upon you to choose what we're thinking. Even if it feels like you are being narrowly pushed towards negative thinking, make a turn. The consequence of a choice to think negatively, would you understand if I said it's just downright funky? Whereas if you somehow can manage to harness your power of choice to choose a positive response, that can make a difference. It's in fact a point of power. A clear point of power is when you choose to take responsibility for the outcome. And you choose to be in harmony. You choose to be forgiving. You choose to be accepting. You choose to be compassionate. You choose to be honoring. You choose. And whatever life you form out of your choices, you know you have that life experience by right of consciousness, intentional consciousness. That for sure is a point of power.